back again, and I'm gonna show you today how to do a Dutch braid crown, kinda. So if you want to see how I do this and maybe some variations of it, please keep on watching. So I'm gonna start by brushing my hair, and this is the Moroccan oil boar bristle brush that I always love. And I'm just gonna brush it to settle it down because my hair hasn't been washed in a few days, so it's kind of wily, and I do wanna, you know, tame it a little bit, but then I get like this. So then I'm gonna run my fingers through my hair just to make sure I get it all loose and stuff. And these are the best days actually to do a braid because your hair, if it's dirty and textured, then it'll grab onto the braid so much better. So now I'm gonna use a little bit of oil because my hair is really dry, but if your hair is already oily, you can use like a texturizing spray, like a surf spray or something. A salt spray, a surf spray from Bum 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 Bum, for example. This is the Anita Grand Monois de Tahiti oil, and I'm gonna pump it a little bit. This smells amazing. It's just coconut oil with an infused scent. So I'm gonna run that through my whole hair because it is that dry. Anyway, you see what I'm working with here, right? So now I'm gonna start doing my crown braid. So I'm gonna do a Dutch braid, which means if you don't know what a Dutch braid is, it's like a regular French braid, but instead of doing the upwards motion, you do it in the back. So I'm gonna exemplify here, but it's kind of a twisted out, kind of like an inside out braid, and that will make the braid pop more. And it's just, I really like it so much better. I still use the French braid sometimes, but I do use the Dutch braid a lot more. So, okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of my hair, and I'm gonna take this section, then I'm gonna divide it in 3 pieces, and try to make them as equal as you'd like, but I'm not ever going for perfection when I'm doing braids. I kind of like messy hair, so, you know, if they're not totally equal, that's fine. So, you have your 3 parts, and then instead of going up, we're going down. So this part right here is going down, and then this part right here is going down again. And then this is like a regular braid, so like you do here down, but then you add a little bit of the hair here. You take another section and add to this one that is going down. I don't know if I'm making this clear, but I'll try to get another angle. So this section right here, I take it from here kind of, and I'm gonna add to the one that's going down. I'm trying to control like the focus, but it can get a bit hard. So another section down, and by now I've done the 3 sections, so they're all getting really fat. So I'm running out of hair here, so I'm gonna tuck it in with a few bobby pins. But if you have longer hair, you can continue to braid normally and then pin the braid like onto the other side. But I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna show you how I would do it if I had longer hair. So now I'm gonna tuck it back here, tuck it back here, back here, tuck it back in here. I'm gonna try to make it as neat as possible, but you know, messy hair is okay. So I'm gonna take a bobby pin, and these are from Boots, and they're amazing because they're like blonde and light but still matte. I love them, and you can get like a pack for under £2, I guess. But they're really good. I always stock on these when I go to Boots, or when someone that's a friend of mine goes to Boots. So I'm gonna take this bobby pin. These nerves go down, so these nerves go on the inside, and the flat part of the bobby pin stays visible because these nerves help grip the hair. I know that I thought that it was the other way around for like most of my life, but these nerves go on the inside. So I'm gonna try to stick it, and because I don't have a lot of hair here, the braid's gonna try to get away. So I'm gonna take as many bobby pins as I need. Really, I don't mind seeing bobby pins. I don't mind making them visible. I don't think it's weird. I kind of think it's cute. So I'm gonna go over that one and cross it. And when you make a cross, it's just the braid holds a lot better, especially if you have really flimsy hair that or really voluminous hair that gets out a lot. But I'm still gonna do a bit more just to be sure, because you don't want to be, you know, daily going around and then your braid pops out. It has happened to me, especially when my hair was a little bit shorter and cute. So now I'm gonna do the other side of the Dutch braid. Let's do this. So I have no more hair left, and I'm gonna pin it. So the crown is done, and if you have these little bits of hair coming out, like spiking out, you can leave them be if you want, but if you don't like it, you just open a bobby pin and try to grab it and tuck it under. So yeah, if you have any flyaways, you can do that as well. And so I'm gonna show you the back just to show you how everything is kind of secured. I don't have really long hair, so they don't ever touch. The two braids don't ever touch. But if you have longer hair, you can put like this one over to here and then this one over and just kind of bring them up. And if you have really long hair, you can even tuck them here and you won't see the ends of the braids. So the last thing I do is fatten them out so they look really pretty and bohemian. So these are a little bit tricky, but make sure you get them really pinned so they don't run away. But I like to pull them like apart here, and if you have like, again, if you have really layered hair or if you have like really short hair, it can be a bit tricky, so go as you see fit. But yeah, this just makes them, you know, a little bit more. You can leave them the other way as well. I do a lot, but I usually like to fatten them like this. And if you don't have a lot of hair, they do look fuller like this, because my hair is already really full. But if you have less hair, thin hair, this can help them look, you know, more voluminous. So that's pretty much it. It's simple and easy, and don't get frustrated if you don't get it at first, because it took a while before I got to do this to myself. It took a lot of training, and sometimes I train on my sister as well. So if you can try on another person before you try on yourself, that's really helpful as well, so you can see the process. And so if you do decide to do this based on my video, please leave it down below as a comment or tag me. Do like a tag on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that is like hashtag Raquel's Braid or something, and tag me on it. Really just go crazy, and I want to see your braids so much. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm all over the place and ready to answer your questions. And that's pretty much it. So see you next week. Bye!